happens? Well, that's when the sales funnel comes in. You see, guys, what a sales funnel is really is a fancy name for a system, an automated system that engages you as a customer and really provides you with the information and all the resources you need to make that informed buying decision, right? You know, you decide if you're in the right place at the right time and if you like what you see and ultimately if you're going to make a purchase that day, right? And all of this happens automatically behind the scenes, right? Because the systems are always up and running, right? They're engaging your customers 24/7, completely consistently. So, I mean, really everyone gets the same level of service, right? And that right there is a powerful thing because that means that now, as a business owner, your business is open 24/7, right? Whether you're in front of the computer working away or whether you're asleep or awake or whatever, right? Your customers are getting the same kind of interactive service either way. And you're basically waking up to cash in the bank because now you're closing sales while you're asleep, like Warren Buffett was saying. And I'll tell you guys, when you start using a system like this and you get it up and running, it's really hard not to feel like you're printing your own money.
Yeah, if you're still tuning into us and you're paying attention, I want to ask you this question. Would you trade one of these, a $5 bill, for one of these, $100? If you're still paying attention, your answer should be yes, 24/7, 7 days a week. That's kind of like a sales funnel where you do something and you get a predictable result. Some of you are visual. Let me give you another analogy here. Imagine if every time you buy a $5 lottery ticket, you know that you will always win $100. Would you do it? The answer should be yes, 24/7, 7 days a week. If you're still paying attention, that is, a visual representation of a sales funnel. But we even give you access to something better. We're giving you access to a converting sales funnel. It's not a concept. It's proven that it converts because we have tested it for years and years.
Yeah, you're dead right. There's not a single successful business in the online space that isn't using a sales funnel. Right? Again, this is just business 101, guys. What we've learned over the years here is that, just as the sales funnel is really the most important part of a successful business, it also seems to be the number one hurdle for the average everyday person to even crack into the online space. And if you think about it, that makes sense, right? If you're going to make something online, it's going to require some tech knowledge, and most people don't have that. But also, we're in the 21st century. You're going to need your design experience and marketing know-how too. Right? And it's just because everything is so glitzy and glamorous these days in the online space. Well, again, the average person doesn't have those skills, but that's okay because we've built this system, right? So that now you can forget about these three entirely, right? You don't have to do this all on your own anymore. And honestly, we've taken it to a whole other level because we even run and maintain this platform for you. Right? So it's literally like having an entire tech department in your back pocket. We built the system, we run it for you, so you don't even have to give it a second thought, right? And just to amp it up one more level, we provide hands down the best training in the online space. And that's something that every single business owner needs to be successful, right? If you want to be successful, you've got to have this training, guys. Again, data doesn't lie. The numbers do speak for themselves. And the beauty of this training is that it introduces you to the key concepts and shows you how to leverage the existing systems, right? So that you can find quality traffic and let these systems convert those leads into paying customers. Guys, having this kind of win-win combination in place not only means you have a tech team in your back pocket and international level training, but it's going to save you a ton of money and could also make you a ton as well. I'll tell you, it's probably safe to say that 99.9% of the people who work with us do it because they don't have to worry about the system stuff. Right. And what that really allows you to do as a business owner is focus on the fun parts of your business that you're actually going to enjoy, which is actually a really good segue into pillar number 3. So Dave, I'm going to turn it back over to you here.
All right. So pillar number 3 is all about finding the right people to buy your product. In this pillar, we're going to talk about traffic. Now, traffic to the online world really is visitors to your website. Now, think about a beautifully designed website, incredible products, but there's no visitors, there's no traffic. What happens to the website? Well, there's no leads, there's no customers, there's no sales, there's no income, right? That's the power of traffic. Now, offline is the same thing. I remember in the pandemic here in Calgary, there's a beautiful mall called Cross Iron. Even if you have a beautiful store inside, you have staff waiting for them to greet them, you have good products, but if there's no people in the mall, what I call foot traffic, there's no one's going to go into that store you have in the mall. So what's going to happen to that store? No sales, no customers, no income, right? That's why traffic is so important. But what I love about our program is that we're also not only going to give you traffic, we're going to teach you how to attract high quality traffic, people that are ready to buy the products. That's why I think we have some incredible program here, Garrett, that's available for people that is willing to do this.
Yeah, and when you think of it this way, right, you've got the right offer in place, which we do, and you have the right system to introduce your offer, which we do, and you put in high quality traffic. Well, that's really all you need to generate revenue, right? And at the core of everything is this.
You know, the simple assumption in the business world is if you're going to be successful in business, you're really just helping people, right? I mean, if you need something and you can find somebody who can provide that thing for you, you're going to be willing to pay them for it, right? I mean, that's why you're all here today, right? There are hundreds of you watching us live right now. And think about it, guys. You know, you're all here for the same reason. You're here because you want to learn how to generate an income, a stable income stream that you can manage from your home, right? Well, what happens is when you landed on one of our websites that was presenting you that opportunity, you took us up on it because it was a solution to your need. And I mean, in our case, it was a no-brainer because it's a free webinar. But guys, you know, this could just as easily have been us trying to sell you something. I mean, maybe your iPhone has a cracked screen and wouldn't you know it if an ad doesn't pop up on your Facebook page offering you an online purchase of a new iPhone screen, right? We've all seen that happen. But do you buy it? Well, yeah, you probably do because we've all had an iPhone screen that's cracked and we know that's really annoying, right? So you're going to buy it. Guys, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. It doesn't even matter if you're working online or offline. All that really matters is that you're following this three-step process that we've laid out here. And it's the exact same system across, the exact same process across the board here, right? Whether we're offering a free webinar, a $100 iPhone screen, or a $2 million mansion, guys. It's this 1, 2, 3 process that determines the success of a business.
Well, now you know the secret to success. Our people are using this exact 3-step system to achieve their own results online already. Now, the key word is already. We have a proven system. We have thousands of people in our community that are using the system that have gotten the result, including ourselves, Garrett, and there's tons more people in this webinar. But but here's the thing: you could do this all on your own, but it proposes 2 problems, right? Problem number 1 is that it will take countless hours to learn how and to make this work. That's why people would rather buy a franchise so that you could pay thousands of dollars so they could skip the startup process, right? Because it takes hours, right? That's problem number 1. Problem number 2, it will cost you some serious cash to get it set up and tested. You know, these are some of the basic setup costs to start any online business. You know, there's ClickFunnels, there's Keep Automation, ClickMagick, Easy Webinar. Just to get it set up, right? Any online business, right, is going to cost you well over $22,000, assuming that you did this on your own. But you know what? You don't have to do this on your own. We will save you money, time, and stress by plugging you into our online system. Now, our system has been around since 2016. We've found the most lucrative products. We have the most comprehensive training out there. And most importantly, it works. It works. And, there's only one word I can think about when I think about this concept is that it's called leverage. You know, for me, leverage is the ability to get to your goal faster with less effort. You know, Garrett is in BC, right? For me to go to Vancouver, there are many ways for me to go there. Number 1, I could walk. I'm not a good walker. I could die before I get there, right? Number 2, I could drive. According to Google, it'll take about 10 to 11 hours. Depends on, how fast you drive. That's a better leverage. But I think the ultimate way to go to Garrett is to take the plane, right? In just over an hour, I will be in Vancouver. I'll be sleeping on the plane. And here's the beautiful thing about this. I didn't have to buy the plane. I didn't have to invent the plane. I didn't have to drive the plane. All I have to do is to pay the price and leverage this vehicle system to get to my destination. Now, I think we're all here because we have a financial destination, right? You want to get to an income somewhere to help you with your goals. Now, I've been here 5 years now, and people have gotten to their financial destination faster. For example, myself, when I started this business, we were in $86,000 in consumer debt. In under 16 months, we paid it off. It would have taken me years and years, maybe 10 years to pay that off, right? Most people work all their life, right? And they can't even retire. In 14 months, I replaced my almost, 6-figure income right, as a general manager, and I retired myself. My wife in 29 months, right?